What's up, y'all? It's Brian from East Coast Kelly's. Tonight we're going to take a spin-off of some of your favorite skillet Cajun pasta with some of the sizzlefish.com shrimp. And we're going to be cooking it on the Blackstone. Let's get started. All right, we've got our griddle nice and warm. We've got a cast iron skillet over here, so that way we can heat up some of our chicken broth. Not much, about 1 cup. The next thing we're gonna do is put down some avocado oil over here for some peppers and onions. When the wife comes out right in the middle of the shop. All right, so we're gonna spread that avocado oil out. And drop our peppers and onions back here in the corner. Let's give these guys a toss. So this is 1 whole red pepper and about 1/2 of a yellow onion. Like I said, we're just gonna put some of this down, some of our Unkie's Coastal Cajun. All the products we use are linked in our bio, and exclusively we have promo codes with them, but this is the Coastal Cajun. Very good product from a firehouse to your house. I'm a firefighter, they're a firefighter, and so really good stuff. All right. I also cook in larger batches. So like the other night we made some Italian sausage that we're gonna be throwing in here as well. And on purpose, I used the whole pack, I didn't use it all. So again, it'll add real well to it. So it's gonna go over here in the corner. We'll be mixing that in as well. All right, this is coming up to temp really good. So one of the things I want to do is just throw in some of this minced garlic that I've got. The rest of it, you can actually see this is coming up to a boil. I'm going to put in some tomato paste, some pesto, and the rest of that garlic. And again, all we want to do is cook this stuff up, heat it up. We're also going to be whipping some heavy cream. So it's going to be the base of our sauce. And you could totally do this all on the griddle. I'm just one of those guys who like to mix in the sauce a little warmer right out the gate. So don't worry, it's a little red, it's a little white. That's what's going to give it a nice, deep, rich, Cajun-y looking sauce. So we're just raising these up to temperature and letting those spices blend ahead of time. All right, so we've got our griddle in the center here, up a little higher than low, so I just turned it up just a tad. And guys, the beauty of this is once we get these guys, my wife does not like onions very much, but I tell her as long as you let me cook it down really, really well, you'll never know they're there. And especially in a pasta dish like this. And we're using penne pasta for this. So a little pesto, a little penne. Let's get this guy moved around. All right, just for the richness of the butter, we're gonna put about 1 tablespoon of butter in that sauce as well. Do me a favor and double tap the screen if you're a lover of different types of pasta. We're gonna add a little bit of our pasta water just to help with the starch. Not much, the starchiness of it. And we can add to that later on. And then a couple of tablespoons of half and half. Let's get our chicken down here in the middle. Again, just a little bit more avocado oil, not a whole lot because we actually used olive oil on it. And at this point, what I want to do Just push these guys aside, because at this point, I really don't want to touch them again, because I'm going to be using one of these spatulas exclusively for the chicken. All right. So this is a little hack that I like to use. I buy the big chicken breasts from your big club stores, like Sam's or Costco or whatever. And then what I do is I split them in half, right? You could totally use a much larger piece if you wanted to. But for me, I like the fact that I can use something like that. Use something like that. And then when I cut it in half, what I do is I use the underside for my cube pieces and leave my really pretty pieces for the top. So if you know what I mean, where it comes off of the breastbone itself is the underside. It's usually a little more flavorful. It's not quite like chicken thighs, but it is still tasty nonetheless. And then the top side is for grilling or for large pieces or fillets. So just a little food for thought. So again, we've got we've got this on high, so we're getting some nice color here. Again, already fully cooked. Let's mix these guys up. All this is going to mix together in the end anyways. So we've got Italian sausage. We've got peppers. We've got onions. We've got chicken. And we're fixing to throw down some Parmesan cheese. Someone asked, did I season it? And the answer is yes. So this will not take any time at all. This is about on medium. Again, a very small amount of this shrimp. All right, we're gonna go ahead and mix in some Parmesan cheese over here. Start making our cheese sauce. A little bit of the cheese. Next, we're going to put on some spinach. And we're going to put on quite a bit. So we're actually going to mix everything. We're going to mix the shrimp. We're going to mix the spinach. We're going to mix the peppers and the onions. Guys, if you could smell this right now. And other than the little bit of shrimp, this is actually not a super expensive cook, y'all. Wow, that color, y'all. All right, we're gonna put another little pat of butter. A little bit more of this coastal Cajun. Let's get this guy stirred up. Oh yeah, look at that cheese. Get this guy turned down. Like I said, man, you can see that just kind of just all wilts up, that spinach does. All right. Let's put our pasta in. Slow. And again, we're gonna, yeah, there it is. Not burnt. Just didn't stir it right before I flipped it. So hold tight. If you're not doing pasta on your Blackstone, you are missing out. I'm telling you. plated up. Blackstone now has these awesome like shovels, and that is definitely on one of my lists because of this right here. Y'all take a look at that. Wow. A little bit of spinach. So I saw Daniel come in. Daniel, this is not tortelloni. This is actually Cajun pasta. We got some shrimp. We got some Italian sausage. We've got chicken. We got spinach. We've got peppers. We've got onions. Did I say spinach? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep on scooping. All right, y'all, there's our finished product. Doesn't that look amazing? Let's go inside and eat this with the family. Thank you for watching today's episode on East Coast Kelly's. Make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel. Give it a big thumbs up and tell us what type of pasta you like on your Blackstone Griddle.